angel to me. Johnny Angel, how I love him. He's got something that I can't resist, but he doesn't even know that I exist.
That record we just heard was Johnny Angel, written by Lee Pappas in 1962, recorded by Shelley Fabares, one of my favorite records of all time. And the ladies you hear singing backup are sitting next to me right now. Gloria Jones, Fanita James. We've heard their voices on so many records, it's hard to keep track of, but we're going to try to do a little bit of that today. Ladies, take me back to the beginning. When you first began recording at Fremont High School is when you first began to sing.
Right.
Classmates?
Yes.
So you ladies go way back together.
Junior high school.
Wait a minute, we're going back to junior high school for these ladies.
Yeah. 13.
Edison Junior High.
Edison Junior High, LA.
That's not really too far from where we are right now.
What, Edison?
Yeah, Edison.
No, it's not.
It's not too far.
Yeah. We were near Watt.
And you were northwest
We weren't
of
allowed
Watts.
to live in.
No, we weren't. This was a
It's a
white
tree.
area.
Now what they're saying, and it's very much the truth, back then they weren't allowed to live in the neighborhood they're living in now.
Right.
Which of course is it's a shame. Now it's a crime.
Yeah.
But they're in the neighborhood now. They live in beautiful homes. They have a beautiful life. But we're going to go back to the beginning, how it all began. And it wasn't always pleasant. It wasn't always fair. But they made it work out. And all the records we're going to talk about, when you hear their voices, you're going to say, oh yeah, I know that song. That was them. And that's what I'm saying to myself right now. That was them. But we'll start off with Richard Berry. Isn't Richard Berry the one that got you ladies started singing as an organized group?
Recording.
Professional.
Yes.
Okay. Well, before professionally, in your home, were you a singer in the home? Was there music in the house growing up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My father was a tenor in a gospel group. And they traveled all over the country. Yeah.
These kind of
Side.
gospel singers.
Any records, any names I would recognize the gospel group?
Well, the name of their group was the Smith Jubilee Singers. But you wouldn't,
Yeah,
Don't
they were
say
kinda-
that. The Smith Jubilee Singers. Father was a member of the group.
That was back in St. Louis, Missouri.
Oh,
Okay.
before you moved to Los Angeles, you lived in St. Louis.
Yes.
So what year did you leave St. Louis to come to LA?
I think it was 46.
Right after the war.
Yes.
How many kids were there in your family?
3.
And were they all singing? Everybody
My
sang?
brother, Ron Baird, sang with the Meadowlarks. What do you call it? Were they rock and roll? Rhythm and blues?
Yeah.
You know, it was rhythm and blues then.
Yeah.
Yeah, what did
Then-
Richard Berry
then
say?
white folks came in. It was rock and roll.
Well, he said rhythm and blues had a baby, and they named it rock and roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's true.
It's true.
Did you grow up here in LA?
Yeah.
Okay, so when you moved from St. Louis to LA,
I was 8 years old.
Now wait, I wasn't born here.
oh,
I
that's
was
right.
born in Texas,
Where?
Longview, Texas.
Longview, Texas.
Uh-huh.
Is that
Came here when I was 3 years old.
Longview?
Not far, but it's way.
Yeah. It's east of Dallas. I've seen it on the map.
Okay.
And I was stationed in Fort Polk, Louisiana, if you know where that was.
My father is from Louisiana.
I was just over the border in the Kisatchie National
From
Forest
Texas.
to Louisiana. Yeah, that's right. So
That's where Longview is, right?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about it. Came here when I was 3. Nothing.
Nothing. Okay. So you ladies met in junior high school. And when you met, was it through singing? Was it through a choir?
I think so. Yeah, pretty good.
In junior high
You
school.
know why? Because she was an academic student. She was smart.
Are you serious?
And I was so more interested in music, so I didn't go for the classes, for the.
Yeah, advanced placement
I
classes.
took a lot of music.
Yeah.
But you were always the one. They had plays at school. And Miss Shirley Temple here,
Really?
always the actress. with her curls, and she'd come out on the stage and she'd sing her little song. Always. That was, and all through music though, you always know the parts and everything. Oh, no, that's the wrong note. I said, okay, now how does this go? Where's my note here? I go to her. Really, she's always been.
What song was she singing back then? What song? What kind of
Oh God, I think we had things called operettas in junior high school. And you always were the soprano, and you had the Shirley Temple curls. Remember?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mrs. Smith was the music teacher.
Mrs. Smith was
So
that
are all the
She really
records,
started me.
when I hear all that high soprano on the records,
In the olden days.
in the old days.
that was you.
Yes.
Wait, well, who was soprano when it was Nanette and you and
Nanette.
Nanette was top.
And it was second, and you were alto.
Well,
What did you say? I was second. I'm sorry.
yeah.
And see, Nanette didn't sing with us at the same time. I got pictures to show us, you and me,
Yeah.
with Annette and Nanette on different pictures.
Different.
Yeah.
Okay.
They weren't
You understand?
on a picture at the same time.
No, I understand.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they were twins, right?
Right.
And,
Look, nothing like.
I mean, that much, huh?
Yeah.
After singing in junior high school, you went to Fremont High School together.
Right.
And the singing, I would suspect, got more organized, more serious, more opportunities to sing.
Oh, yes.
We didn't think about being professional though.
No, not at that time.
In
But-
high school,
But in high school, you sang in bigger glee clubs, better glee clubs.
she
Oh,
was
yeah.
in the glee club.
Yeah.
I did not
I
see. I didn't follow.
academic. I owned it, and I did the music then. Route, the plays and all that.
But trust me, I wasn't smart. I was in the class with the smart kids who worked my ass.
Ooh.
My behind off. I had to stay up with them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't have time for glee club. I
Yeah.
was up to 3 o'clock in the morning trying to figure out geometry that I don't know.
Oh, I'm with you.
Yeah.
I didn't take it.
Was it in high school that you met people like Gaynell Hodge, Richard Berry?
Yes.
Because they went to Jefferson, didn't they?
Jefferson High School.
Yeah, and you went to Fremont. So how did you get to meet?
What's the guy's name? Richard Berry. They were famous here. Richard Berry, the Flairs.
Yes.
Claire's?
And one of the Flairs went to Fremont. His name was Beverly Thompson. So he took us to Richard Berry. That's how we got in touch with Richard. And how did it go from there? Oh, Richard would sing with anybody. And he would come over. I had a piano, because I was going to be this great pianist. But I can't play the scale. But my house was the rehearsal house, so Richard would come over. Remember, he would teach us the songs. He wasn't going to be in the group. It was going to be just us. So as he taught us, we just started doing background to him singing the lead, teaching us. And it ended up, he took us to Flair Records, and they liked us backing Richard. They never heard us by ourselves, though, did they? Yeah, because you were like the lead singer. She was more popish than rock and roll. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
But they never heard us sing without Richard. No. So we went in, they liked us, and they paid us, $10 a piece for recording. And then they let us go next door to the plant where they did the music. Oh, get all the records you want. I guess so, because you're not paying us. But we didn't know that thing. It was cool with us. Ooh, we stars. We go back to school the next day, and we're stars. You know, we thought getting paid $5.
What do you remember recording with Richard? Do you remember your first record? Your
Bye
first
Bye Baby.
Bye Bye Baby was your first one?
You tell my birds.
When did you hear that for the first time? Was it on the radio? Did it make any radio play?
Oh my God.
Is that-
Yes, it did. When we first heard it on radio,
On the radio. We were in the car.
We'd be in the car, yeah.
And we jumped out of the car. We stopped the car in the middle of the street.
We were so
jumped out
excited.
of the car and we boogied out.
We were on the radio.
Yeah. We were on the radio.
And this is while you're still in high school.
Yeah.
And this is about 1956 or 55.
We graduated, 55.
Yeah.
We graduated in 56.
Yeah.
56?
Yes, from high school, yes.
1856.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Well, it's a while ago.
It's wild.
Yeah, but that's, I just love it.
Blessing, yeah.
Yeah, so you hear this and you get out of the car and you can't believe that that's us on the radio.
Right.
Did you go home and tell mom and dad?
Oh, are you kidding?
They
We
probably
told the
heard.
world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how'd they feel? How'd the family feel?
Oh, you know, they were excited for us.
Ecstatic. Because my father was a singer. He was a tenor in the gospel group. So I was kind of following in his footsteps. He was ecstatic. He was so happy.
I love your father. He was a man. Yeah.
You continued recording with Richard. You had several cuts. You had At Last.
Oh,
That
I love that.
Yeah, I forgot. That's
You know
right.
what? That could be one of my favorite songs.
At last.
Yes, indeed.
But our version of it.
No, Richards. I'm sorry.
No, I'm saying with us in the background.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, you like that version?
I like.
You might have.
I like it.
I did, but you know what? I like the song, so
But
you know,
remember, we went in the studio. We never rehearsed that. We just started doing the oohs and the ahs in the back because we didn't always come in on the same place. But one of us would always say, like this before we ooh or ah, and we knew what ah meant, and to keep going was this. That's why we used to fool people all the time. They thought we read music. We didn't, but that's why we,
But you made it work.
yeah, we made it work. You know, we knew when the music said they
When
give
the
us
notes
the
went up
music,
and
they
down.
go up and down. So if we had that main, the chord,
melody, yeah.
we can go up and down.
And we knew it was ooh. They put ooh, you know. We knew.
Now, after you recorded, I think you recorded half a dozen songs with Richard. Am I right? About 6 songs with Richard?
Yeah, a lot of songs. Yeah. Oh, Richard Berry and the Dreamers.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
About 6 songs. And then you changed your name.
Nothing.
Not then?
No.
Was it Capitol? We went to Capitol Records
That's when we changed names.
Yeah.
That Capitol.
with Eddie
Because
B.
we
We
had,
went. Did Richard take us to Eddie
No.
B?
Dexter
Danielle?
Tisby
Dexter.
Now, Dexter from the Penguins.
Yeah.
took us to Eddyville in
He
Hollywood.
was a vocal coach in Hollywood.
Now, I love Cleve Duncan.
I did too.
Yeah, yes, she did.
Excuse me?
Yeah. He winked.
Hey,
She
what can I tell you?
Now,
did.
what did you know Cleve when you were in high school?
No, he had left when we came in.
He was older. He
Yeah,
already graduated.
yeah.
He told me.
Dexter also.
He told me a story, and I'll tell the story to you because I love the story. He said that he had a girlfriend when he was in high school. Her name was Emily.
That's who we married.
He married her later.
Third time we married.
Yes, he had a wife. Now, Emily got married to somebody else. Cleve got married to somebody else. One of their spouses died, and one of them got divorced. And then maybe you're saying Cleve married again and then got divorced. Then he was single. He met Emily years later, and they got married. And when he died, he was married to Emily.
Right.
Okay. He told me that this was September of 1954, and they had just recorded Earth Angel. They recorded it that night, and that was the first time he saw the words. They had to write the words for him on the paper. Gaynell told me that he and Jesse Belvin wrote that song.
And it was,
Yeah, but all the fighting over
yes.
yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
But there's 3 names on as the writers now, but he said there were only the 2 of us at the time because I don't want to start any fights. I'm old and I don't need the headaches of making enemies. But he told me it was he and Jesse Belvin. Jesse Belvin, who I love. You know, Guess Who?
Oh, yes.
And Good Night, My Love.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how can you forget that?
Yes,
Absolutely.
yeah, he was like the man,
Yes.
and he was the big man to Gaynell, Richard, everybody around. If Jesse said it was okay, it was okay.
Mm-hmm.
And Jesse spoke his mind. He did. I remember that. He was so smooth, so, you know, now stage performance, he wasn't the greatest, but who cared? He had that velvety voice.
And he was singing great music.
Yes,
Like Johnny Mathis.
yes. And Gaynell has that. You remember at rehearsals, Gaynell would be playing the piano at the house and songs he had just written. Listen to this, listen to this. And we'd all go, we're screamers, the whole group, right? We like something, honey, we are gonna get on the floor, you're gonna know we like it. If we don't like it, we sit there nicely, oh, that's nice, you know? But we used to get up and go and just smack him in his head, his back, his anything, and he'd start laughing. Remember that?
Oh, absolutely.
That, I mean,
Absolutely.
it was, okay, what were you gonna say about Lee Duncan and Emily?
Oh, I just love hearing your stories. I love listening to you.
We
Okay.
didn't Bill Medley like that. Oh, we're skipping.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Cleve said to me, and he told me this in front of Emily once, he told me a couple times, he told it in front of Emily, he said, so I went over to Emily's house and I said, here's this song they just made me sing. It was a waste of my time. And he had the words written on a notebook, piece of paper. Crumpled it up in his hand, threw it on the front lawn and he went into the house. Now, if I could go back and find that piece of paper,
I
okay,
know. I know.
that would be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Oh, absolutely.
That song, to me, is the beginning of the golden age of rock and roll. I just absolutely love that song.
Earth Angel.
Earth Angel.
All right.
It's the
Yeah.
best doo-wop song. And everything else. As a matter of fact, like Little Anthony Imperial said, we needed an intro to Tears on My Pillow. So we took the intro from the Penguins, Earth Angel, and we used the same intro. And for a long time, when I would hear the song, the intro come on, I couldn't figure out which song it was until I heard the song begin because the intros were the same. There's a little bit of a difference, and you can tell once you hear them and once you get to know them. But yeah, Little Anthony Imperials, they were right. It was the same intro from Earth Angel. But Earth Angel was one of the greatest songs ever. So for that reason, you can borrow it. I call it cross-pollination. They borrowed everything from everybody else.
But they
Yes.
always
And it's
did.
a fence.
It is. No,
But you know what they call those changes? Ice cream changes. Everybody used to do rock and roll. Dun, dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun, 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 dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun, dun. And then you make the, I mean, I can't write a word, but I bet I could have written a song then, but I didn't think about it.
Yeah.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
the ice cream changes.
There's an open element.
Yeah,
All also so
Absolutely.
much alike, you know, it's nothing
Right.
new. But then once you get into your song,
Yeah.
you make it, like Smokey Robinson said, there's only 12 notes on a scale. It's how you arrange them, how you time them, how you use
Right.
them that makes a difference. So, yeah. All right, so you're now in with the big leagues. Jesse Belvin, Gaynell, Dexter Tisby, and these people are going to help you take a step up in your singing career. So, no, not so much.
No,
They didn't help you. They used you.
no.
No,
They
he
didn't
worked
use it.
with them.
But what I'm saying is that section of our lives was with the black section of music. We, I don't want to say
you
we
got
were
to say it.
fortunate enough to sound white. Most people thought we were white. We walk in the studio and they'd all drop their teeth, their everything. They said, "Oh, who are you?" "We're the Blossom." "Oh, sugar." They look at us, you know, really seriously.
Yeah.
And then they look at Nana and they said, you could see their faces. "Oh, she's white." And I would say in the mic, "She's not white." And I go back to what we were doing. But we basically, when we got with Eddie Bill, that's when we start working a lot with the white artists. You know, because we caught on quickly. But yet it was a white sound with soul.
There were so many different sounds
Yeah.
back then. We
Yeah.
could do them all. We could
Yeah.
sing the hard rock and roll or the smooth, you know,
Yeah.
straight sound.
They were truly shocked when the Blossoms really hit their airways. When we went to Capitol Records, Eddie Bill took us to Capitol Records. That's how we got there. And they immediately changed our names. And they changed it to the Blossoms. They told us our A&R man was Tom, oh, I can't think of it, and I know his last name. They said they decided to call us the Blossoms because we were all,
Buddy,
yeah, and
ready
we
to
were
blossom.
different colors.
to womanhood, you know.
We were different colors. We went from the lightest, and I was the darkest, and you folks were in the middle. So we were the Blossoms, the flowers. Went to court. Eddie Bill did that. That's when we really started working.
So when you got to Capitol, what were you singing? What song? What performer were you working with?
They didn't know what to do with us. They really didn't. At first, "Oh, you can be the new Andrews sisters." Remember they said that? There were no McGuire's right then, right
No.
then. You know, they didn't know what to do. We did songs like, Darlene wasn't with us. You did the song, "Faith in Me."
Yeah,
You led the song,
yeah.
"Faith in Me." I mean, they didn't know. They didn't know what to do. You
Well,
know?
we weren't rock and roll singers.
No, we
Really.
weren't.
That's why.
Yeah. And then Eddie Bill wasn't rock and roll.
No,
He was
not
our
at all.
coach. We would go to him and we'd sing things like St. Louis.
St. Louis blues.
Yeah, St. Louis blues, and we were doing 4-part harmony stuff, and
Yeah.
you know, white folks weren't ready for that. You know.
Coming out of our mouth.
Yeah. And the first record we did though for Capitol, you remember who that was with? We saw him going down the street one day.
Not it, Tom.
Jimmy Darren.
Oh, Jimmy Darren.
He was going down Sunset, and we stayed in Hollywood all.
Wait a minute. You mean Jimmy Darren? James Darren as opposed to Bobby Darren?
Jimmy Darren. We worked
Really?
with Bobby Darren too.
Yeah, but you worked with James Darren?
We did his first hit. And we were talking from car to car when we saw him. We said, "We're gonna work with you," whatever date it was. He said, "Okay, okay."
Now, are you talking Goodbye Cruel World?
That's it. That's what
Ooh,
that's
Well, I mean, that's, you say James Darren,
that's his hit.
yeah.
And we
And that's you on there.
Yes. And we thought he was so fine. Didn't we?
She was a nutcase. She's so funny.
I don't want to get into it. So, you seem to be
No, it's
He was fine though. He was just as cute as he could be. And he would, remember, he was so nervous. He was nervous. And we tried to calm him down. And we were nervous. But I wouldn't get nervous unless she said, if she would tell me, "Wormy, I'm wormy."
Go
Yeah. She says, "I'm so nervous." I said, "Oh, heck." I said, "You can't be nervous. Because if she's nervous, then I get nervous." You know?
It's contagious.
Yeah.
Keep it to yourself.
Yeah. And sometimes I express myself with different words. But I said, don't you say that stuff no more.
He came out here from Philadelphia.
Who?
James Darren.
Oh, he did?
Oh yeah, he came here. He was from Philadelphia.
No. Yeah, like Frank, Fabian and...
Do you remember the recording session? Goodbye, Cruel World. Remember recording that at Capitol?
Yeah, I remember recording it. I don't remember everything. I
Yeah.
really remember our first recording at Capitol.
Which was what? What
What
song?
did we sing? Did we do all four of them that night? They had us. It was like a party, and we had an audience. You remember all those like stars were there? The chairs were lined up. They watched us do
Like a
it,
premiere.
and we
Do you
had on
remember any
dresses.
songs? Because I don't.
Like Move On and
Oh, God,
Uh,
yes. Okay, Sydney.
we Move On.
Don't
You
bother
know,
me.
yeah, and then Eddie Bill had us always falling off the
Yeah.
notes.
Yeah.
You did your faith in me.
Oh, yeah.
Who do we do, Baby O? Daddy O, Baby O, whatever.
Oh,
Baby
yeah,
O.
wait, yes.
Baby O, Daddy O, I hated that song. I hated all those songs. Yeah, but they, I can't remember. But we were dressed up. We had on high heels. I have pictures of it. Those snapshots.
We didn't know any better.
No, they told us to dress like that. And Anna and Nana's mother.
Do you remember who was in the audience? What kind of stars were there?
I just remember Nick Castle. He was a choreographer for the movies. I remember he was there. I couldn't tell you. There were a lot
It
of
was
people.
almost like a debut.
Was anybody like Bobby Darin there? Was Bobby Darin had been sitting in your
Was
audience?
Bobby Darin out there? We did, because we did an album with him. Bobby Darin sings Ray Charles. We did background on that. I remember that session too. Because he was Sidney Poitier. That man walked in there, and it was like God came in. I mean, it was he has a aura
Oh,
about
God,
him
yes.
that just,
Oh, God,
and
yes.
he would touch you. I swear, electricity went all through me. I said, God, I'm in love again.
Oh, man.
He was so. And Sandra Dee was there naturally.
Yeah.
I didn't care about her, but
I did. I was so excited reading her.
meeting Gidget.
Yeah.
Okay, moving right
No,
along.
she was too. But she's so funny.
Moving
This
right along.
really her.
So, would this be about the time that you went to Gold Star too? Or is this before Gold Star, going over there to sing Crystal's songs?
That was before.
Yeah,
That was
we
before.
always recorded at Gold Star.
Yeah, that I mean,
You know,
it was
always. So
like from the beginning.
yeah,
I'm not,
their background.
not sure.
And a lot of people call me and say, "Ooh, Gloria, is that you guys on this, that, and the other?" I said, "I don't know." They'll say, "Listen," and they'll play something. I said, "That sure is us."
Yeah.
You know, songs you just never think you're gonna hear again. You know.
Were recorded.
So tell me, about the songs you remember at Gold Star, the sessions there.
Okay.
Who did you record? Now, you girls were the Crystals, right?
On
On a couple of records.
He's a Rebel.
He's a rebel. He's
and,
a rebel.
What was that?
You sure the boy I love?
Wait, I think about it.
Or Today I
Who's
Met the
lead?
Boy. Well, Darlene was the lead.
Yeah, but Darlene didn't do all the leads on all the
No.
Crystals.
But then when the Crystals did, they didn't have you. Am I right? In other words, when Lala Brooks came in to sing lead for the Crystals, the other girls were with her.
No,
No,
let's
because
get this right.
the Do Run
See, they
Run.
started back in the
New Jersey?
wherever they were.
New
In New
Jersey.
York.
Yeah.
They recorded in New York.
They got mad at
Something between
the
Phil.
producer, and he came out here
Mm-hmm.
and recorded Phil Spector
Phil Spector, yeah.
and recorded us. He got mad. They had a falling out, and that's when Darlene sang lead and we did the background.
See, it is a confusion about what did La La Lead see? I know when you say it,
Okay.
and we did the background for Do Run Run. I know that.
And who sang lead?
La La.
La,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you sang background for her too?
well, no,
Huh?
not all the time.
You
Now,
sang background for Darlene, and you sang background for
Well,
Lala.
Darlene
No,
was
Darlene was a group.
She was what I.
She wasn't a. But you mean after she left the Blossoms? Because she was in our group. See, we weren't singing back. We were a group singing.
Yes, I understand that. But when she sang Did You Run Run, didn't she, Darlene? That was Lala.
Yeah.
Okay. Darlene sang He's a Rebel?
Yeah.
Okay. Who sang background?
We did.
We did.
Yeah.
Okay.
He used the Blossoms to do. They do run for the Crystals.
Right. They billed you as the Crystals, but it was
Yeah.
really all Blossoms.
Right.
No Crystals at all.
Right.
On He's a Rebel.
And He's a Rebel.
Only.
Only.
Yes.
Okay, now set the other song.
You sure the
It's
boy I
not-
love? Today I met
You
the
sure the
boy.
boy-
Okay. You sure the boy?
Wait, who?
Today I met
Whose
the
record
boy.
is that? See,
Oh,
a lot of
that
times,
boy I'm gonna marry. That's Darlene.
that's Darlene.
That's okay.
Uh-huh.
And is that you in the background?
Yes.
Phil would go in anyway and just do songs. You never knew who was going to be on the label of the song. Everybody but the Blossoms, right? Yeah, yeah. But I'm trying to, what's that song?
We just said, today I met the boy I'm gonna marry.
The
He's
one-
sure the boy I love.
Okay, how does that start? Did I?
Today.
No.
What? Did you
The
run?
one he just said. No, that's the do one.
Now, what's
So
that?
say it again, the one you just said.
I just said, today I met the boy I'm gonna marry.
And then the next song, don't we know that? Yeah.
Okay, don't say. Well, you gotta say those to remember what you said next. I'm sorry.
He's sure the boy I love. And he's sure the boy I love.
That's Darlene. Yeah, that's Darlene. Now,
Crazy as it seems.
I'm here. But that's Darlene getting that. Is that a Crystal record? See, I get mixed up.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's Darlene and the Blossoms.
Exactly. That's what I'm
Okay.
asking.
That's what I was trying to say. Help me, God. This will drive you crazy.
The Blossoms and Phil Spector will drive you crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you knew what you were doing. You knew what you were singing, and you knew how to sing it.
Yeah.
But they were really cheating you out of the credit
Oh,
and the
absolutely.
royalty.
We didn't know any better, but he paid us $1,500. See, that's all we thought of back then for us, and where we came from. That was a lot of
Oh yeah.
We were rich. We thought.
You thought,
Yes.
but they were getting richer.
Oh, you get millions.
Yes. Yes. You didn't know that though.
No, we had no idea.
And you were so young.
We should have sued him.
We
but-
really didn't care.
No, we didn't.
Yeah,
No,
it
we
was
just
like-
wanted to sing,
we're
and he knew that.
Uh-huh.
I mean, we used to get on buses and ride from one end of the line to the other end, just singing. And then we look up and see it was dark. We get our butts off of that bus, and all of us were running home. We knew we had to be home
We
before
were in
dark.
trouble.
Remember that? We
Yeah.
would, what bus were we on? We caught a bus out in front of Fremont and got on the bus because we walked home usually, and we just rode and sang on the bus, and the people clapped. We didn't care because we were singing.
It was
You
in
know
us, you know, it's just a part of us.
You missed the Johnny Otis part too.
Well, I didn't miss anything. Take me there. Johnny Otis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me, did you work with Johnny Otis?
He was our manager. He was our first manager. Paid us a good $5 every time we sang.
Barrel House?
Barrel House on the corner in Watts. We went, Johnny Otis, he stayed my friend a long time until he passed away. He used to always, Gloria, what are you girls doing? I said, we charge more than $5 now. You know, he was a nice guy, but I mean, he was out there making money. And like I said, we just wanted to sing. You know, that's what we wanted to do. And then we got older and said, oh, heck no, it's got to stop somewhere, you know. They kept doing it to us. So.
Gaynell spoke about his respect and his involvement with Johnny Otis. He did a lot for a lot of people.
He did. He was a nice guy.
He really was.
I never figured out if he was black or not. We used to
He was Greek.
He was.
Yeah, Greek.
I'm Greek.
Yeah.
He was Greek.
He was Greek.
Yeah.
And
But his persona and the way he presented himself
Yeah.
was totally black.
Yeah, his
That's why he was
mannerisms,
such a
the
successful.
way he spoke, he could
You know,
change into the culture. He could.
Absolutely.
he was so
Yeah, he
nice.
was.
So he was a nice man. I mean, you know, he was just trying to make it too, you know.
You performed with Dwayne Eddy?
Oh,
The Revelations.
guitar man. Yes.
Yeah, guitar man. Yeah.
I liked him. He was a. No, where did I see him? Were you with us when I was with Doris? With Sherelle?
Sherelle.
We went down to.
Doris Kenner.
Yeah, we went down. She and I, we were the Shirelles for a long time with Doris. With Doris Jackson's Shirelles. We did performances with her. But yeah, you were with us. We went there. We got up. I'm trying to say so many things. We got off the plane in Nashville. And whoever was driving us said, you girls want to go by the Grand Ole Opry? We said, heck yeah. And we had whatever we had on, you know, I remember the coat I had on, everything. We went there. And they were having a show. And the people, they announced that we were there. The people went crazy. I was shocked. They wanted to hear.
This country been popular country.
Yeah. And we went out there, and what did we sing? Soldier Boy? I had on a coat and some jeans, you had on something, Doris had on something, and we took a picture with Skeeter Davis.
Skeeter Davis.
Yeah, and I brought the picture home. I didn't know who she was.
Don't they know it's the end of the world? Remember that song?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Skeeter Davis,
Yeah.
that was her name. And then the reason I'm saying that is we also did a show. No, this was another show. You weren't there, Melinda was there. A TV show with, he was a big country and western artist there. And what's his name? The Revelette Man was there
The what?
on the show. What's his name? Dwayne Eddy
Dwayne
was
Eddy.
on the show.
Yeah.
And Dee Clark and us. And I remember the show came on. It must have been a popular show. You know, we
Dee
get
Clark, Raindrops,
Uh-huh.
A Little Girl in the High School Sweater. Those two big hits I remember from the
Yeah,
early
that's
60s.
the only ones I remember too.
Love
Yeah.
it. He sang
But
with
we
a
only
group called the
did
Cool
guitar
Jets.
With,
No, he's
Wait,
talking about
I'm talking Dee Clark.
oh, you moved over to Detroit?
No, she did. I'm following her.
uh-huh.
I'm following Gloria.
Oh,
Don't follow me because I'm on.
because I didn't stay with, I didn't
Yeah,
do much. with
yeah, that was Melinda.
Yeah, Dwayne A.
Yeah, because you were still with Tom Jones. Yeah. We used to run into each other. I mean, while we were singing together, we would be. See, I quit
She quit for a long time.
to go back to school to get my degree.
And
And-
teach.
And and then, but I was doing background here. I was part of the girlfriend. No, play. Oh, shit.
Playgirls.
We would play
No,
girls
we
too
were the playgirl.
at
Oh no,
RCA.
this is another group.
Yeah. This
The
was
girlfriends.
yeah, Jimmy Boy with Nanette and Carolyn Willis of the Honeycomb. Wasn't she? Yeah. Carolyn was with Honeycomb.
Yeah.
See, back in those days, everybody sang with everybody. And they give you another name, right? We didn't have time to know who we were. You know, oh, I'm singing with so-and-so, so we're the so-and-sos, you know. But I did, I came home and I didn't like
Yeah,
being,
you quit, yeah.
yeah, I didn't like being away from my kids. I did,
Yeah, that was a killer.
yeah.
Were you? I know you were on Shindig.
Yeah.
Were you on Shindig?
No.
Not at all.
No.
Okay.
That was Gene King, you know.
Darlene.
Yeah. The three of you.
Yeah.
Jean was the shortest one. She was in the middle at times, and you were always on the far end. I remember seeing you with the Righteous Brothers. And you recorded with the Righteous Brothers too.
Oh,
Yeah.
almost everything
Almost everything.
that had background.
Yeah.
That was us.
Yeah.
Darlene was in the middle of them most of the time.
Sat at the center in the group. Yeah.
Darlene, Fanita was on that side, Jean was on the side.
Okay. But there were times when Jean was in the center, because I remember seeing Darlene closest to the group, and I could see you guys singing all the movements in the background. I was watching Shindig for the last couple of days. All the performances. I've got so many performances that we're going to put in this video that people are going to see of you guys on Shindig. Who are the people? The Righteous Brothers, you
You
sang.
mean the regulars. Donna Loring was the late girl singer. Oh, what was the guy's name?
Bobby Sherman?
Bobby Sherman.
Bobby Sherman, yes.
Yeah.
And we and the Blossom, we were the regulars.
And the guy singers.
Oh,
What
the
Wellington, the
eligible.
Wellingtons. The Wellingtons.
They
Yeah.
were, yeah, but
I don't remember that name.
Yeah.
the Wellingtons.
Yeah, the Wellingtons. They were the backup. There were 4 guys, and sometimes there were 3.
Yeah.
But
Kirby was the little short one. Yeah. Funny.
See, I don't remember that name.
He was a you in their group, like you were in
and
ours.
Ed, I
Funny.
can't remember Ed's last name right now, but I tried contacting Ed, but he never got back to me. But I remember seeing you girls. Now you mentioned Tom Jones.
No, she mentioned Tom.
Oh, I'm
No,
sorry.
no, I did. I said,
Yeah,
she was with Tom Jones while I was with
You
Doris.
mentioned Tom Jones.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
And
For
I
19
remember,
years.
you remember the first time we saw Tom Jones? You had to sing with him. Yeah. We used to watch him on TV. We'd get on the phone and call each other. I said, if he comes to Vegas, we're going to walk to Vegas.
This girl was in that case. I love it.
Didn't I tell you? But everybody I said I wanted to meet, did I meet him?
You met him.
Hello.
So how did you get to sing with him?
He called and asked. I mean, we did just
Did he ask for the Blossoms? Did he?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We did see at that time we did all of the backgrounds in Los Angeles that we could do. As long as our voices held out.
Mhm.
That's how, so he heard about us and he called and asked. Because by that time we were doing background with, a lot of people. Not a lot, but we were the group to get if you wanted
You went to what?
the best.
If you wanted the best group,
Oh yeah, but absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah, you just have to.
Because we could do it all.
Do you remember the session, Johnny Angel? Do you remember the singing with Shelley Fabares?
Yes, I remember
Tell me
that.
about that. What was it like?
I wasn't on
No, she
that
wasn't
one.
on that.
Were you?
I wasn't on that one. No.
Who was?
She-
The Blossoms were on
I
there.
don't know who.
With Darlene.
Was it Gracia?
Yeah, probably Gracia Nietzsche, a white girl.
Oh yeah,
Have
yeah.
you ever heard about that?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, and Jack Nitzsche, her husband, was
Yes, yes.
what was it? He wrote the music. What do you call it? The musical director.
The church.
Yeah.
The charts and things. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But
it was probably Gracia Nitzsche
but they had to let Gracia go when they went on
when he got
Shindig
Shindig.
because they wanted
Three
black
blacks.
girls.
Isn't that
That's
something?
why Jean came in. You know,
Isn't that something? She knows.
I mean, you just
That is
got
so. No, it's so
no,
true.
but we
How
all
sad
still
it was,
friends
you know?
anyway.
They wouldn't
you know.
let this white girl sing with us.
Mhm.
Reverse prejudice.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Poor Gracia. You know?
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
wasn't fair.
So tell me about, where was Johnny Angel recorded? Where? Were you in,
I wasn't on.
I'm sorry, New York City or were you in
Oh,
LA?
that was here.
no.
That was LA.
Yes. Probably at Gold Star.
Probably. I'm trying to.
I'm not sure.
We did her session too. Was she was married to Lou
Who had one?
when
Yeah.
we
Oh,
did the
yeah.
session. Yeah.
Well, she was there or something.
No, he was married to her. Cause we
Wait a
did-
minute. At the time she did Johnny Angel?
Oh, I don't know
After.
about
No,
Johnny
no.
Angel.
After Johnny Angel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When Carolyn and Nana and myself did it, he was married to her. That was football season's over and not Don't Let Go. That's Roy Hamilton.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Were you on that too? Were you on that?
No, not Roy Hamilton.
Okay.
I wish. Yeah. Sorry.
No, I'm just teasing. I'm just having fun.
Okay. When are we
He's
gonna
funny like you.
When are we gonna talk about Sam Cooke?
Oh, wait a minute. We should have taught. Everybody loves to.
Cha cha cha.
Sam Cooke, you sang on that?
You doggone right.
Doggone right.
I would have done that one for free.
Beautiful center sea walls. Oh yeah. And I remember that night and that beautiful Tennessee waltz. Now I know just how much I've lost. Oh yeah. I know that I lost my baby. That night that they kept on playing that beautiful, that wonderful, that marvelous, that glorious, that beautiful Tennessee waltz. Must the man fall down? Oh, he's called a man. Tell me, how many seas must a white girl sail before he sleeps in the sand? Tell me, how many times must the cannonballs fly before they're forever banned? Oh, the answer, my friend, blowing in the wind. The answer, blowing in the wind. How many times must a man look up before he sees the sky? Tell me, how many years must the one man have before he can hear people cry? What I want to know is, how many deaths will it take till he knows? Too many people have died. Oh, the answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer, blowing in the wind. Oh. How many times can a mountain exist before it's washed down to the sea? Tell me, how many years can some people exist before they're allowed to be free? What I want to know is, how many times can a man turn his head pretending that he just doesn't see? Oh, the answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. That answer, blowing in the wind.
Oh, you got it. Okay, tell me about singing with Sam Cooke.
She loved him. She was this girl.
I said,
Poor Sam.
I'm going to meet Sam Cooke. One night, minding my own business, which I rarely do, Sam Cooke was on the radio and at a record store. So I said, where's my phone? I picked up the phone, I called the record store, and I said, I'd like to dedicate a song to Sam Cooke from the Blossoms. I forgot what they think. They said, okay, I hung up. Then Sam got on the radio and said, tell that girl to call me back. After I called Fanita, I called him back. And he said, he knows. I mean, he's the man. He knows how to talk, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he wanted us to do a session with him. Do you remember we went over to his house but he was married to Barbara? So we all went over there. I don't know why we went over there to rehearse or something. Okay, we went over there. Lou Adler knew Sam too. They were tight.
Right.
Lou Adler was just getting into business, and he always had Sam taught him everything. And we went over to his house, and he was very nice. And I remember his wife said, "Oh, you're Gloria." I said, "I think I am, but she might be Gloria." Whatever you want. Nothing. We were so green. It was very green.
She gave Sam Cooke a fit. You see, even the wife knew about it.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
And she said, oh, Sam said. I said, I'm sitting there looking like a fool. I'm saying, he did. That's all I could say. You know, I've never lost for words, right?
No.
Okay, but everything was fine. We went and
She was so nice.
Well, how did we end up at the hotel, at the Knickerbocker Hotel with Sam? And Sam would be talking, say like we're sitting here and Sam is over here walking around in his room. And it's a mirror over here, and he's constantly looking in the mirror, doing this, that, and the other, getting finer. And he'd be talking to us. I mean, he just was so self-assured of himself. But we went to the Knickerbocker Hotel. I don't know, where were we there? No, it was the whole room.
I know.
It was you look at me.
No, we weren't there to do anything bad. I didn't look at you like
That wouldn't have been bad, no way. Anyway.
It wouldn't have been considered bad, huh?
Call it what you want to call it. But we were really green. Had I been...
But when did he say, I want you ladies to record with me?
That had to come through Lou Adler.
Yeah, it did.
So Lou told you,
I was gonna
Sam.
say, didn't he work with Eddie Beatle too?
LC
L.C. Cook. No, yeah.
Sam's brother.
Yeah.
worked with Eddie
Eddie
Beatle.
Beatle.
Yeah, I mean... Yeah, but didn't... Okay. I forgot what I was saying now.
Okay.
Wait, who else sang with the Soul Stirrers?
No.
That's
Lou
how we
Rawls
got.
was with
Willie Rogers, did you know Willie?
no.
But Lou Rawls knew Sam though. No, who knew Sam? That's how we got. Somebody knew Sam Cooke too.
Johnny Taylor.
Oh, you talking about J.W. Alexander?
Yeah, J.W.
Because he liked you.
No, that.
Yes, he did.
So what? I'm talking about how we got in touch. How
We didn't. I still
I think
said
it was through
Lou.
J.W.
I think
that
it was
Sam-
Lou Adler.
that we recorded with Sam Cooke. We did something live, didn't we?
How many times must a man look up before he sees the sky?
I don't remember because we were around him a lot.
Yeah, because we went to the Orpheum Theater, and that's when Sam and I had a little tussle.
Ooh.
Jesse Belvin and all the guys like that, they respected us.
They were like our big brothers. They
I
took
was
care
just
of
going to
us.
say,
They were.
Danielle told me that all of you ladies were like little sisters.
Yes.
And he talked about Zola Taylor, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And he said she was like a little sister.
Mm-hmm.
They talk about all the
How many
women.
times
They were
can a
so
mountain exist?
because I
Oh,
had
it's
never
washed
been in
down
that
to the
position.
sea.
And I don't
Tell
care
me,
how much
how many years?
I had a crush on somebody.
Right,
That was bull crap.
right.
They never
No, no.
took
And
advantage.
I heard you. You remember I used to always say, wormy, wormy. I said, this man, he think, what? Well, I know till his dying day, he haven't forgotten me. He used to bring his car out to Eddie Bill's studio where we would go every day after school. And we get in this car and drive and go anywhere we want to. Gloria, be back at so-and-so time. I was like his sister then.
After that,
After that, yeah. So, you know,
you have to learn to respect us. And
yeah, and you have to make people respect you, you know.
I do know. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't care, like I said, the crush, oh my God. Well, you know how girls are, oh my God. No, but I think that was some of our upbringing too, I think, yeah.
One of the songs that's Christmas song that David Letterman, as we know, used to have Darlene come out.
All right, this is going to be great. In 1963, my next guest recorded a song called Christmas Baby, Please Come Home. It was that very first rock and roll Christmas hit ever. Yeah, and has been released as a single every year since. It is also one of the most popular tunes on this legendary album right here, Phil Spector's Christmas album. There it is, right there. Ladies and gentlemen, here singing it tonight with our band, please welcome the one and only Darlene Love.
The fact that those are your voices that I hear in that song. I love the song, and now I love you, knowing that's your voice, because that song says to me, Christmas. Christmas with the family, 50, 60 years ago, when everybody I knew was alive and everybody was enjoying Christmas with the family. It's different now, because so many members of my family are gone.
Yeah.
That song takes me back.
Yes.
That song takes me back. Do you remember recording that song? That was just before Christmas in '63.
You remember?
yes, she did.
Well, you weren't on there. When you're making history, you don't know you're making history.
No.
Exactly.
You don't think that.
No.
And
we
our
went
kids-
to work. We left our families to go to Hollywood. We went to work
Yeah.
And that was like every day,
every day.
you know.
Sometimes if our voices held out twice, 2 sessions.
But you don't know how these little white kids on the other side of the continent were listening to music and how it was affecting us.
We learned.
Okay.
We learned later on.
Well, you did learn,
And respected it and loved
but the impact it had, you see, my father and my uncles fighting in World War II. I often say it, I'm going to say it again. They got out of the war, the commander-in-chief was Eisenhower at D-Day. They made him the president. As far as my father and my uncles were concerned, they were still in the service. And they had a beat that they marched to. Then they all had kids and families, and all of a sudden these kids are marching to a different beat.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, don't listen to that music. Turn that rock and roll off.
What was it? Devils?
Well, they didn't say to us it was devil's music, because they were listening to devil's music too, but their own music, okay? Whatever they wanted, whether it was Glenn Miller or Frank Sinatra or Eddie Fisher, whoever it was, but that was their music. This was becoming our music, and they told us to turn it off. Now, we didn't want to turn off. We bought a little transistor at night. My brothers and I were listening under the pillow and, listening to rock and roll. But then again, it's a different kind of music, a different beat. And it's Alan Freed, who is from my hometown. Then he went to New York. And he's doing nothing but making trouble for people that came out of the service and don't want their kids to march to that beat, the rock and roll beat. And now we get into the 1960s. Boy, you guys are really shaking things up because you have our attention. We love your music and we love what you're saying. So it's different from what they grew up with and from what they learned in the service. But we wanted more. And it came so...
Wow.
Yeah, it came so fast. And then President Kennedy was murdered. Things stopped. Things changed. And then 75 days after he's buried, these 4 young kids from the other side of the Atlantic Ocean landed here. And they showed us something totally different. John Lennon said, "Want a revolution?" We said, "Yes, we do." And they gave it to us. And that's when things began to unravel. So the establishment thought. But we love the music. And now that we're in our 70s and we're approaching our 80s and our parents are gone.
Approaching.
I'm 74. I got the
I'm
84.
We'll be 85.
You were 10 years ahead of us and 10 years ahead of me. But you ladies,
He's talking about when he was.
I'm listening to your music.
Yeah.
And don't be listening to that stuff. You listen to what I tell you to listen to. You do what I tell you to do. No, Dad, you're not my sergeant. You're my father. Well, you listen to me, So that was the attitude.
Yeah.
And they didn't like it when we stepped out of line.
Yeah.
So,
We heard
yeah.
about that.
So that's why it's a thrill for me to come out here and sit here and talk with these ladies that we couldn't know what our school lessons were teaching us, but we knew the words to every song.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like Smokey Robinson, I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. See, we all knew the next verse, but we didn't know First Amendment to the Constitution, which gives us the right to free speech. That was the dilemma that we all faced.
Wow.
So,
Never heard it put quite.
well, that's the way I see it.
But we knew
Yeah.
it existed,
Backed up Pat Boone.
Pat Boone, and he wanted to manage us. I never will forget that. Pat Boone singing Fat Domino.
Ain't that a shame? You
Yeah,
see,
we did all his records.
that's you backing him up.
Yeah.
And that's him, and that's Pat Boone singing Blueberry Hill, and that's you backing him up.
Right.
How about Love Letters in the Sand?
Yeah.
We'll pass the time away. Right? But that wasn't you. That
You say that. But we know that lady. We did something with her.
April Love. Remember?
Oh, you love Pat Boone.
I'm talking Pat Boone songs.
Oh.
April Love.
Yeah, but a lady did Love Letters in the Sand too.
No, you're thinking of Kenny Lester.
Thank you. We did some. Kenny Lester. She's still living.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's still living, and she's older than us. Who was Mr. Las Vegas there? He was
Wayne Newton.
Wayne Newton. And but when we met him, big lady,
Very feminine.
feminine, because he was really nice.
He was.
And I remember we ended up at the sports arena with him, and he said, "Gloria, I don't know why I'm here." And he was back in a corner, like he used to sing with his brothers.
Yeah.
And that's what I remember from him. And then the next time I saw the sucker, they talk about he's the
Mr. Las Vegas.
Mr. Las Vegas. I said, hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. And remember too the time, I know you're not gonna remember this. Eddie Bill got us a gig. I mean, way back. It was so far back, Eddie Bill said that we could work at one of these hotels. But now, look, you girls can't go out on the floor. And to get to the stage,
Go through the
we had
kitchen.
to go through the kitchen.
Yeah.
And we said, no thank you. We didn't do it. I remember that like it was yesterday. Couldn't go out on the floor, and then to get to the stage, maybe you take your behind through the kitchen to the stage. Well, I tell y'all what you could do with your Las Vegas
Mm-hmm.
show. I think I stayed in trouble because I just couldn't take it. I can't take seeing the water fountains when I was 7
Oh,
years
yeah.
old, black and white. And I
No,
asked my mom,
White and colored.
yeah, colored. And I said, Mama, why do I have to? How come I can't drink here? And I knew why. And I remember being angry. I went to the movies in Texas. We had to go upstairs to the balcony, and they sold candy in the stairs, on the stairs as you walk up. I said, I can't, I'm so glad I'm in California. It was awful. It was awful. And it's still awful. You know what I'm saying? People just try to be slick now, you know, whatever. I don't know how I'm getting on the subject, but anyway.
No, but that's important. Fats Domino was treated, everybody was treated the same way.
Yeah.
You can't sleep in this hotel, you can come perform in a hotel and walk in and out of the kitchen.
Yes. And when Dick Clark, we didn't do that singly, Dick Van.
Caravan of Stars.
They made 2 stops. The first stop was for the black folks.
Let you out for your hotel.
And then they go on down for white folks.
Well, Vegas was like that. When we
Yes.
were with our sister brothers. We stayed in one hotel downtown, and they stayed on the strip. We couldn't stay in a hotel.
And when I was little too, I used to go down there with my mother and father all the time. We had to stay at a boarding house in the color part of town. And then, what else did we do? We go to Boulder Dam because you couldn't go to the casino.
Yeah.
It was,
Now, Fanita, we have to remember that you also sang on the Shoop Shoop song. It's called In Its Kiss,
In
right?
Its Kiss, yes, of course.
That's you, that's the Blossoms, you and Darlene Love.
Right.
Now, when that was recorded in January of '64, it was released. And do you remember whether or not you recorded it with her or you added your background voices at another time? Do you remember if you were in the studio?
I'm alive. I know what you mean. Oh, David. Or did we overdub?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not overdub.
That way you
We
recorded.
did thousands
Yeah,
of
okay.
recordings.
You know what? Yeah, we're just
Sorry.
isolating some of the big hits that we remember so much.
I'm sorry.
But that's you and Darlene singing the background
Yes,
with Betty Everett
just the 2 of us.
on the Shoop Shoop song, It's In Its Kiss. Thank you, dear.
Yes. Welcome.
Okay.
what about Ronnie? You can get that in.
What about
Oh. But who was your brother?
he was my brother's name was Ron Barrett. They called him, and he also sang with Don Julia and the Metal Arts. But he grew his hair real long, and he called himself the Brown Beetle.
Brown Vito.
Yes. And he was and he played drums. He was very talented, but he didn't stay in like I did.
But was he older than you?
Yes.
But he started in music before you.
Not been
No?
in music since I was 3 years old.
Oh, okay. So you got into the music, singing in school and recording before he did, but he wanted to be like his younger sister.
Well, maybe, I don't know, but
But he did it.
He was singing and playing drums. He was mostly playing
Playing
drums.
drums. Did he play with
Doing
any?
background, you know.
Did he play or record with anybody that we'd recognize? Do you remember any names that he recorded with? That he might have played on any records that we would know? Or
Do you remember Marie?
I know
Anybody?
Mary Clayton.
Mary Clayton. He used to produce her, and he was her manager at one time.
Now, Mary Clayton did the first version of It's In Its Kiss, the Shoop Shoop song. And then Betty Everett followed and sang
Right.
it and had a big
She covered it.
Yeah.
Right. So my brother was with Ronnie was with Mary at the time when she did Shoop Shoop.
And she knew it. He was on the first Shoop Shoop and you were on the second Shoop. Think about that.
Okay.
One shoot behind. If the shoe fits, wear it.
I'll wait for the other shoe to drop.
Oh, Lord.
Frank Sinatra. That's Life. That's you singing on That's Life.
Yes.
Now that was recorded here in LA at Capitol.
Right, do you know I forgot about that until Darlene mentioned it. It
That's
was me, Darlene, and Gene King.
the three of you on That's Life with Frank. Were you in the studio with him?
Yes.
The Righteous Brothers. Do you remember the recording sessions?
Oh, gosh.
Were you on the Righteous Brothers?
I didn't do anything with you guys on that, did I?
think
I don't think. Well, wait, what? Bill always talks about being at a recording session and that I ran over and hit him in the back.
Yeah, oh,
When he
yeah.
was saying, but
That's
I can't.
very possible.
Yeah, but
But he loved it.
I don't remember what it was, where we were, nothing. But I remember we had a habit of hitting folks and
We.
You got your point across. And
Yeah.
sometimes you had to force it.
yeah.
That's okay.
Well, you know, Bill Medley was really, he kind of knew what he wanted. He was musically inclined, and he knew what he wanted.
This little girl of mine, she loves me even when I'm bad. This little girl of mine, sweetest, loves me even when I'm bad, baby. You know she took me right down to the key. If I do any wrong, just to keep from me, and that's a oh yeah, I love that little girl of mine.
You know, and he told us what to do. And we did it.
And he was pleased with what you did.
Oh, yes.
I could see it. I can remember seeing him on TV singing Brown Eyed Woman, and the three of you in the background in those brightly colored dresses. And I see you on the left side. Darlene was on the far right side.
Blossoms are here tonight. I'd like to. You look at me, and baby, all you see are my blue eyes. I'm not a man, baby, all I am is what I symbolize. Brown-eyed woman, brown-eyed woman, brown-eyed woman. I could love you so. I could love you so. Brown-eyed woman, I could love you so. All of the years, all the hate and the fears have twisted your heart. Now you turn away, you won't trust what I say, and it's tearing me apart. Brown-eyed woman, brown-eyed woman, brown-eyed woman. love you so.
No, no.
Round woman, I could love you so. Yes, yes. I'm holding out my hand to you. Darling, tell me please, what more can I do, round woman?
Stay away, baby.
Round woman.
Stay away, baby.
I want you, I need you.
Stay away, baby.
He did an excellent job. The audience was right in front of him. He's walking right in front of the audience. It was a stage production, really. The piano was right next to you ladies. It was just him by himself, but it was a beautiful session. It was a beautiful performance. And I remember watching you sing it. You were regulars on Shindig
Oh, definitely.
every week. You were on Shindig.
This little girl of mine, she loves me even when I'm bad. This little girl of mine, sweet baby, loves me even when I'm bad, baby. You know she took me right down to the key. If I do any wrong, just to keep from me, and that's a
Hush, Hush, Sweet Charlotte.
Oh my God, yeah.
Teddy Randazzo song that you sang. Is it going on in my head?
Yeah, that's a,
Oh my
yeah,
God.
that's
Yeah.
a. You was a,
I
yeah.
remember all
Oh,
this.
yeah.
He knows his, he's done some homework.
Yeah, I lived it, okay? And
And it sticks.
yeah, it stays in there. It's all part of growing up.
Good, good loving by the good, good blossom.
when this crazy world has got me going, when I'm feeling hung up and strung tight, when I just feel like crying, 'cause nothing's satisfying, I know what I gotta get to set me right, baby. All I need is your good, good loving, baby. That'll pick me up before I got to sin. Just a little bit of your good, good loving makes this big bad world look good again. Now we all have those days when we get downhearted, and just the job of living is hard to do. But when this happens to me, and I get through me, I know what a guarantee to see me through, baby. All I need is your good, good loving, baby. That'll pick me up before I got to sin.
I appreciate it. I appreciate reaching back and touching this history. It lets me know how I got to be how I am and how all of my friends and everybody I grew up with, how we got to this stage. And ladies like you and all those songs were with us every step of the way. So that at some point, well, what song was playing on the radio then? What song was playing on the radio when I got drafted? What song was playing on the radio when I got discharged? What song was playing on the radio when I graduated from high school? Brown Eyed Girl. Yeah.
You're my brother.
Yeah, that's my brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when?
Yeah,
we used to
yeah.
sing Sha-la-la-la-la.
Remember that? You remember that?
I do.
Yeah,
Van Morrison.
you're my brother.
girl.
Oh, okay,
Remember?
Yeah.
okay.
And that was a
You
summer of love, you know, higher and higher, higher and higher. Smokey Robinson, more love.
Who did Higher and Higher?
Jackie
Jackie
Wilson. And the backup group was Shelley Fabares.
On Higher and Higher?
Higher and higher, yeah. Shylights.
The Shylights.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they did the background.
Did we do that
Barbara Ackland
With
sang.
Smokey.
with Jackie Wilson? No.
Oh,
Higher and
no.
Higher. You're lucky to me up.
Bobby Day, people. Yeah.
Bobby Day, Rockin' Robin.
Yeah.
Well, he grew up out here too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We used to go.
Bobby Bird.
Yeah, that's his name. We used to go to his house almost every night and do the Madison. Remember when the Madison was popular, the
The
dance,
yeah.
and you call out things to do next?
Yes.
Oh, we had a ball. See, we had that kind of fun. We didn't have to be drinking.
And doing
And
drugs.
we
You know,
didn't
that's
do
one
any
thing.
drugs. I did some stuff with Etta James, Dorothy Berry, Dexter Tisby's wife, Ursel.
Yeah.
Ursel Tisby. We did background with her. The Henry series.
Oh, yeah. Worked with me.
We didn't do the first one. What's the Roll with Me, Henry?
Yeah.
We didn't do that. Those were the Peaches. But after that, Richard Berry worked with her a lot. He was so talented. He could write a song in 10 minutes. Just very talented. He would have really been something.
Well, Elvis was kind of exciting too to work with.
You worked with Elvis? Did you work with
There's a
Elvis?
picture. I got a picture.
No.
Where did you work with Elvis?
We did his '68 comeback special. You can rent it.
Oh,
See it?
yeah. On TV.
And we did a movie with him called Change of Habit.
That was the last movie he did in 1968 with Mary Tyler Moore.
Yeah.
I started to say Barbara McNair.
And that
Look and listen, baby. What you need is a change of habit. A change of habit. A change of outlook. A change of heart. You'll be alright.
Elvis Presley in a change of pace role of a doctor doing his best to keep the lid on a red-hot ghetto. Mary Tyler Moore, dedicated to her calling, but at heart a woman. Barbara McNair, famous pop singer, in a new kind of role. And introducing lovely Jane Elliott.
If we're going to reach these people, we've got to be accepted first as women, then as nuns.
Barbara McNair, what's her name?
I
The
don't know.
back
She could
key
have been.
singer.
She could have been. Well, we were in 2 scenes with him. Plus, we did all the background, you know, for him. But we were in his apartment, sitting on his couch singing. That's a scene. And then in a church, a Catholic church. And we did that down on Central Avenue. Remember that big, beautiful church in the 30s down there? Remember?
Was it a Catholic church?
Yes, Catholic. It could
Yeah.
have been on Rupert.
Now I'm going to look at that movie and listen.
We'll hear the word and bring our gifts of bread and wine. And we'll be blessed beneath the sign. So let us pray together, pray together, pray with one mighty voice, and let us sing together, pray and we'll rejoice. When strangers reach out for your hand, respond to them and understand. With faith in Him we will. So let us pray together, sing together, pray and we'll rejoice. To the Lord 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 we'll rejoice Lord will rejoice. Love for all to the Lord
comeback special, we're in almost,
When he first walks out,
we walked down the
down the
stairs.
steps.
Won't you tell me where could I go to the Lord? Where could I go? Oh, where could I go?
I saying, where could I go? Because that man could sing
Hello.
gospel,
And your mother's
Negro gospel songs.
your
Good
mother's
gracious.
in that. She's
Yeah.
sitting down on the stage, her mother, in the audience.
In the '68 comeback special. She came to the shooting. They had different people sitting around.
The stage.
It was around, circling around, the theater is around, of course. And my mom and her friend were there. Oh, she was so proud of that because it showed all over the world.
Yeah. Yeah. That was in June, at the end of June, 1968, and they showed it on December 3rd. When you start to add up all of the recordings that we hear your voices on, music wouldn't be the same without you. It just wouldn't have happened the way rock and roll history happened without the Blossoms. So I think it's really important. I want to thank you ladies for giving me your insight and your perspective and your sense of the history that you lived, even though you didn't know it was history when you were doing it.
Absolutely.
Didn't even think about that.
No.
But let's reach back and touch some of that history now. We're going to look at you on stage backing up Bobby Hatfield and Bill Medley, the Righteous Brothers. Let's take a look.
Got me to fall in love with you. No, I'm not free to fall in love with you. Why did I have to get so hung on you? Tell me why did I have to get so hung on you? Sure, I could tell you it's over for there. One day I call you and beg you to see me again. This is a fine mess I've got myself in. And let me tell you, baby, you ain't healthy. You know the changes that I'm going through. But still you look at me the way you do. Whoa, whoa, baby. Why did I have to get so hung on you? Tell me why did
I pretend that I'm kissing the lips I am missing and hope that my dreams will come true. And then while I'm away, I'll ride home every day and I'll send all my loving.
True love won't change, so I am told. But one day you're warm, next day you're cold. I think you enjoy tearing me apart. I'd like to know if you got a heart. I think you're using me till you find someone new. But if you wait too long, you'll have to find me too. Make up your mind and then let me know. Tell me your mind or leave me alone.
Come on, baby, I'm begging I need. Turn on the light and shine on me. Turn on the light and shine on me. Let it shine, 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 let it shine. Lord, I get a little lonely in the middle of the night. Need you, darling, yeah, and the things alright. Come on, baby, I'm begging you, please. Come on, baby, I'm down on my knees. Let it shine on me. Turn off your light. Let it shine on me. A little bit higher, just a little bit higher. Come on, lift higher, just a little bit higher. Ah, yeah. Come on, baby, baby, please. Come on, baby, I'm down on my knees.